Okay, so the most common question I get usually is, Jufus, what RAM speed should I buy? Jufus, does RAM speed matter? Jufus, what about timings? Speed, timings, Jufus, FPS. I heard insert other tech tuber say 3200 is fast enough. Well, we had a stream today. It was about 3 hours long, and we tested them all, baby. So the stream was too long to like clip up and chop up for YouTube, so I'm kind of just summarizing it here for you. What we did was we took the most common B-die kits that you can buy, all dual rank ones, either 2x16 or 4x8. And what we did is we tested all the various XMP B-die memory kits that you can buy in their XMP form. We tested them all, and then we tested the FPS difference between them on the runs. So to summarize the entire thing, all you're gonna see is memory speed, timings, what FPS you get out of it. Memory speed, timings, what FPS. And you're gonna see some really interesting results here in a second. So the goal is, if you're buying a memory kit, what speed and timing should you go for? Assuming that you don't know how to tune the memory yourself. All you want to do is enable XMP. So let's go find out where the sweet spot is on RAM. One last thing I want to mention here. Even though we do test 1.5 volt XMP kits, I do not recommend those kits for daily Warzone users. Unless you have a fan on the RAM of some sort, or unless you have some kind of active cooling on the RAM, 1.5 volt kits will crash Warzone. They get too hot in Warzone. If you're a noob, stick to the 1.45 volt kits. 1.5 volt are for the cooling connoisseurs. All right, let's go. I was gonna do like 3200, 1414. This is a B-die bin, right? I was gonna do this. I was then gonna do 3600. 14, 15. Oh, and then this is like 1.35 volt, I believe. This is a 1.45 volt. Then there's like a 3800 C14. This one's like a, what is this one? This one's like a 1.55 volt kit. So I would never use this one. These are all XMPs. Yeah. This was what I was gonna do, right? For today's testing, like what kit should you buy, pretty much, right? If or what, how should I word this? If you were like a commoner and you didn't know what RAM kit to buy, let's just test all these and see kind of where the diminishing returns are. On an Intel system, it would be, if you're on an AMD, you just buy this one, then you don't worry about it. That's it, right? 4000 CL15 wouldn't work because it would run too hot. Like 4000, like we can do it, we can do it today, but 4000, what is that one? 1535 or 1536? I don't even know, dude. For we'll do some 1.5 volt ones just for kicks, but I'll just preface it and just say, don't get these ones if you don't know how to manually tune RAM timings, because you can always just buy this one and then lower the voltage and lower the timings, right? But then you wouldn't do that you wouldn't recommend that to grandma, right? And then let's do like a 4266, because that one seems like a middle ground between 1.5. Let's just do these ones. That's a fair spread. Good God, I don't even know I'll have enough time for all this, right? That's a hell of a spread. Okay, first comparison that we got here is 3200 versus 3600. This is gonna be probably the largest jump in FPS that we're gonna be seeing today here, which obviously it makes the most sense. It's 3200 is garbage. No one should be running this shit. All right, next up, 3800 C14 versus 4000 C15. The FPS here is more or less identical. Both of these kits are like the exact same bin, same bandwidth, same nanoseconds. It's all the same here, so there's not much to see in terms of these two. But these two speeds have about 10 FPS higher on average than the 3600 C14 one. The 4266 is a 1.5 volt kit. The 4419 is a 1.45 volt kit. So the one on the left is just more aggressive on the timings. So that's why the FPS, we actually get an FPS loss going to a higher speed but a lower timing. You want to keep those timings down. All right, here we have an XMP kit on the left versus a custom speed on the right. 4533 is not achievable by most people, but I just wanted to show this to you guys here because the FPS keeps going up. It just keeps scaling. But Jufus, they said that RAM speed doesn't matter. This is why you guys are here. You get the facts. And here we have the slowest speed versus the fastest speed. Just to be able to give you guys an overall performance difference between what each of these speeds can offer you. It's pretty crazy when you look at it to see just how much RAM speed matters in esport games. All right, that's it. Hopefully that answered a bunch of questions. Two things you really want to pay attention to. It's not all about speed because the 4400 lost FPS. And two, the FPS never seemed to stop going up as the timings lowered and speed, and it kept going up. So RAM speed has never been more important for FPS than it is right now. And I added that last little part in there because I wanted to show you the between 3200 and 4533 was anywhere up to 50 FPS difference. And that was at the plaza. Never mind like farmland and boneyards. It's astronomical. That was just at the plaza. Anyway, guys, if you like the content, hit that subscribe button, do all that YouTube SEO stuff, like, share, subscribe. Comment down below if you think the FPS would have kept going up with even more RAM speed. Do you want me to test that? That's all I have for you today, and I'll see you in the next one. Talk to you later.